I thought
this is Boogie you're talking about.
Yeah, Boogie. Yeah, we met.
I think you said Woody.
Kyle, muted.
Did you think you had forgotten the time you had sushi with Harley?
I was going along with it this whole time. I was like, I don't know where this bit's going.
I might have said Woody. I don't know. But yeah, when I met Boogie.
Oh, I was
like, man, I'll grab sushi with you in Arkansas.
I was like, whatever this story is,
somewhere better.
I'm co-signing it. I don't care.
You're like, yeah, it's true. We did. It's like my murder alibi or something. I'm like, I need you, bro.
You're like, this is before the surgery. We're both over 300. I'm like, all right. So in this version of the story,
I was so lost. I was like, Woody's never been 300 pounds. Well, I'm like, what surgery did Woody have that I don't know about?
No, I met Woody. When did we meet? What was the first time?
The first time, I think, was in Vermont.
Was it Vermont?
Epic shoot, and I was with Kyle, and yeah.
Okay, was that the
you
first
thought
time
I hated you?
What's you that? Did for sure? You did. That was 100%. We all knew it. You hated all of us. You hated all of us. No. The only thing that made me change my mind about that was I happened to catch like an old Freddie Wong episode of this show that I had never seen before. And I left it on, and you were like, it was like the episode that like no one got the satire of it. It was the first time where we pushed how far can we satire with Epic Mealtime, and we did the drunken mess, and we got a lot of hate on that episode because it was like I was like full satire 100%, like it was not doctored at all after, and it like did not hit the mark on YouTube. And you and Freddie were like, yeah. And the way you were talking about it, I was like, oh shit, maybe Woody did like us back then. Well, I'm like, well, then he's just, you know what? Fuck him. He's weird, bro. Why was he acting like that?
That might be true. No, the vibe that I had around you, like you were doing a shoot. You were like buying groceries, and you had like a lot of stuff to do, and your camera work. Like I forget who was doing the camera work, but he knew what he was doing. And I was trying to like be supportive and stay out of the way at the same time. And I took what you were doing very seriously because it's a big business,
but I went and filmed with Kyle, and we practically had sex with girls on his kitchen floor while filming. So I feel
all stuff I was very respectful around.
At the same time, there's levels to it, right? Like it is this like silly thing at the heart of it, but then again, it's like there's a lot of money at stake here, and like this is this week's like paycheck and everything, and this is like the continuation of like the thing. You can't just go a week without a video really, and keep the ball rolling. So when like those, I went through like old laptops the other day because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna need to make sure I've got a good laptop for when I go on this trip to Colorado in 3 months. I was trying to figure out if I need to buy one, and then I was going to start shopping because it was Prime Day, or if one of my older laptops that I haven't used in a bit is going to work, because all I needed to do was do this.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was going through those hard drives, and I found all of the pictures from that night. I found all of the pictures from that night where we filmed that shit at my house with those crazy bitches. There's like a chick wearing a Russian flag and nothing else.
Oh my God, everything is.
I have never gotten this answer. If people know, during that night, there was a party going on, and it was clear like the guys and girls were all starting to hang out and stuff. So I excused myself and went to the bedroom. It was not an appropriate place for me to be with those girls. And also, I'm like 40 something and married. I'm a wet blanket. So it's my impression that the guys don't want me like watching them
cramping
party.
Their style.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. So I got out of the way. I heard a girl make obvious orgasm noises coming from that main room, and no one has ever seemed to recollect that incident.
Nah, they're just having a good time.
That had to be maybe with Kyle, because I definitely gave nobody any pleasure there.
Yeah,
I didn't know she was. Was it like faking? Was it like a Harry Met Sally type thing happening?
Yeah,
Muscle Glasses was doing a bit.
Good impressionist. Yeah,
I mean. The only sex I had was with the girl that I brought that night. We I think after you left, we went and did some sort of a bikini photo shoot for her Instagram or something in the snow, where she's wearing like nothing but a bikini and snow boots. And then we all went upstairs, and I think Muscle's Glasses may have vomited on a girl. So that kind of like shut down their sexy time.
Yeah.
And then Harley's other lady friend, the blonde lady, and I were in a bedroom, and she crushed some pills up on the nightstand and offered them to me, and that really turned me off.
Oh, when in Rome.
So and
that's how you get your wife to clean the house. By the way, the Adderall that way.
She was crushing those pills. Like I like weed, and she's just like crushing these fucking white pills up on the.
She went to the stranger. She went to the neighbors and stuff, like knocking on their door, being like,
we sent them to the neighbor's house to knock on the door to look for weed. Because like that's the way you get weed, right? Like if me or you go, hey, yo guys got weed? Like, get the fuck out of here. We don't know you. But if like two hot chicks, they're like 20, 22 years old or whatever, show up like, hey, you guys got any weed? If there was weed there, they would have gotten it.
Yeah, they would tempt them with the possibility of pussy and then quickly leave with the weed.
Maybe if we went with us at the time, the year that it was, they maybe would have been like, "Oh my God, it's Bacon and Guns from YouTube."
Maybe
there's a chance. There's a chance. That was our demographic.
Some people recognize Bacon and Guns.
It was our demographic in
vagina, though.
You're right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but I'd be like, yo, this is like a fucking.
On.
I'd be like, this is a plan. There's gonna be like 8 guys that come in here and jump us if we let this person in.
Yeah,
like it's like the middle of nowhere, snowy road, and there's like just like a girl there. I'm like, this looks like a trap. They're setting a trap right now.
To those girls, do you keep in touch with them?
I think they're well. One of them I do. She's a good friend of mine. She was on Bachelor Canada, actually.
Is she the blonde one?
Yeah, she went on Bachelor Canada, and she made it pretty far. She's still a friend. She moved, but we still keep in touch a little here and there. I knew her from back in the day. So
hope she fixed that pill problem she had. Jesus Christ. I was so weirded out by that and turned off at the same time when she like looks back at me and there's like pill crumbs coming out of her nose.
Dude, single Woody would have saddled that shit up.
I'd have sucked those crumbs right out of her nose. I was just like,
just lick under her nose and get going.
There are pill crumbs coming out of your nostril. I was just like, I just really want some dope. Why is it so hard to find weed